in the wealthiest country on earth, should everybody have a decent standard of living? Americans, yes and no.
Yes.
Some people will say, no, hey, it's a tough world out there. I'm sorry. I'm smarter than you. I work harder. My dad gave me a lot of money. You don't have it. Tough crap.
At least they're honest.
Yeah, that's what some people will say.
Yeah.
Most people will not say that.
Right.
Most people will say, you know what? Yeah, I don't think anybody should be sleeping out on the street. I don't think anybody should not be able to go to a doctor. That's what most people say. Okay? What does that mean in terms of practical politics? It means, among other things, that we need an educational system which is very strong, from childcare to graduate school. All right? You want to become, your dad wants you to become a doctor, but if you want to become a doctor, you may leave school $500,000 in debt. You know that?
Absolutely.
All right, does that make sense? We need doctors. Should we, as the richest nation on earth, say, good, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a dentist, we need you desperately, tuition free. We love you.
Yeah.
Do it. Because we desperately
Subsidize it. Yeah, subsidize the job. Absolutely. If we need more engineers, don't make the education so expensive.
Exactly.
We need it.
And we need more engineers.
And also, like, I wonder if there's a certain point in time where if you squeeze the consumers of your products so much, they won't be able to buy them. So isn't it in the best interest of these, you refer to them as oligarchs, but isn't it in the best interest of these oligarchs that they make sure that life is fruitful enough for the people that are going to consume their products?
That's a very good question. And I'm not sure that that's a legitimate question. I think a right question. I don't know that they think about it that way.
They talk about the markets all the time, but it's like the market's going to fucking decide for you, buddy. And eventually they're going to realize we can't buy a new iPhone every year. And then your iPhone sales tank. Or we could create a system that in some way is, I don't know, and again, this is way smarter than me to figure out, but like that in some way allowing people
slightly more equitable.
Yeah, it's just like making enough money. And I don't know if Henry Ford did this, but of course in the lore you always hear like everybody on the line could afford a car. Right? Like you would like to believe that everybody that is, working 40 hours a week can afford the average goods that the American consumer will want to buy. I don't know how we do that. And I don't know if it's through taxation.
Is the debate. Good. And that is the honest debate that we should be having as a country.
And can we bring these billionaires, can we bring these oligarchs into that conversation? And they're clearly brilliant, right? Many of them. Obviously, there's a bunch of them that are just Nepo babies. And I'm curious your thoughts on like the Nepo babies, the trust fund kids who have taken along, taken up politics and are finger wagging at people who actually work for a living when they've never had a real job. I'm curious your take on them being so opinionated.
Yeah, well, I echo what you're saying.